21 years, I had tried to stop shooting heroin. I tried to stop drinking wine. I would change women, I would change homes, I would change states, I would change countries, I would change careers, and I could not shake that obsession.
He was a professional skateboarder discovered by Tony Hawk and star of MTV's Jackass and Viva La Bam. Despite the riches of success, our next guest could not escape the claws of drug addiction like so many people. Brandon Novak is here to tell us his story of having it all, hitting rock bottom, and finally finding recovery. Wow, can I just say, looking at you right now, we saw that video. You look amazing. You look alive right now. Your eyes look alive right now. When you saw that video,
yeah,
what do you think about?
You know, it takes me back to a place that I like to stay familiarized with, because I'm the kind of addict that I've seen me forget where I come from, and I always return, because I'll justify why maybe one glass of wine could turn out different now. Because now I'm like employable, I have some money, I have insurance, I have a home, you know, and my disease is so tricky. It's the only disease that tells me I don't have a disease on a daily basis, and it lies to me in my own voice.
Yeah, you know, you talk about where you come from. You came by it honestly. Your dad was a crack addict.
Yeah.
And that was kind of one of your bonding things as father and son. Instead of going fishing and hanging out together, you all were doing drugs and selling.
Yeah, it was a rather strange relationship. I lived with that cautionary tale. My mother's a nuclear physicist. My brother's an attorney in the White House who practices pensions and benefits. I lived with that after-school cautionary tale of a drug addict. I swore I would never do drugs or be what my father is, because I see what drugs make him do to me, my brother, my sister. Lo and behold, I became that man.
Yeah.
You know?
It's interesting in the country, because drug addiction has always been around. I think it's one of the most evil things that exist.
Yes.
But it's getting our attention more today, especially with heroin, because we've seen the people who kind of innocently stumbled into it with the conversion from, you know, pain pills to all of a sudden they're a full-blown addict.
Absolutely.
So however we can get the attention, we'll take it.
And right now you don't even need to really try to get the attention. We're not in an opioid epidemic, it's a pandemic. Today in the nation, 174 people will die as a direct result of an opioid overdose. That's worse than the AIDS outbreak, it's worse than World War III. And the sad thing is all these deaths are preventable. So thank you for allowing me to come on and be part of the solution.
Absolutely, this is one of my biggest causes. And the thing is that sometimes people say, they try to justify why somebody may be doing it. Well, somebody was doing it because they emotionally were looking to self-medicate. And that can be a part of it. We know that mental illness can be part of it as well. But there's a big part that we oftentimes don't talk about, and that is your cute kid who's the, you know, honor roll and the whole bit can also become an addict.
Absolutely. I wasn't the kid that walked into class 20 minutes late in fear that everyone was staring at me. I was the kid that walked into class 20 minutes late thinking that everyone was waiting for me. I didn't suffer from low self-esteem. I didn't come from a life that had lack of choices, options, or opportunities. You know, I was a former professional skateboarder, first skateboarder to be endorsed by Gatorade. I've been in movies that break box office records. I'm a New York Times top 10 selling author. At the end of my 25-year drug addiction run, I was a 35-year-old homeless man whose worldly possessions consisted of 8 scarves, 2 jackets, 3 socks, 1 stick of deodorant that fit into a bag that doubles a pillow, and 4 cigarette butts that I dug out of a receptacle.
So that success just basically afforded the addiction.
Yeah, it hurt me as opposed to help me.
Yeah.
You know, because I thought that I knew everything. And what I realized at the end of my run is that I know that I don't know. My very best thinking has my mother buying me a plot, has people taking life insurance policies out of me.
Your mother literally did go buy a plot for you. And there's a prayer that your mom had, and I want to look at here, because I think anybody who's a parent could understand this. If your child was in the depths of this addiction, she said, "God, please cure him, kill him, or kill me, because I can't take any more."
Yeah, yeah.
What was your coming to Jesus moment?
It was at the point when I was horrible at suicide because I kept waking up. I was the kind of alcoholic that wanted to kill myself on a daily basis, but I didn't want to hurt myself in the process. And I was so low, the curb looked like a skyscraper. And what I realized is that, like, I put myself in this position. I did this to me. So if I would just get out of my way and say that I can't, you can you help me, and allow you to help me, the only thing that was blocking me from getting better was me. So finally I was demoralized in just such a fashion from drugs and alcohol. I was beaten into a state of reasonableness that now you had my attention.
Yeah, and you have to start with saying, I got the problem, and I got to remove the shame, because you got to get better. Easier said than done. Because you went in and out of recovery many times, but you want to help other people get that joy too, and get their life back too. For those, your best advice for those who have someone who's an addict in the family.
Yes.
What do you do?
I believe that what lacks is empathy, sympathy, and compassion. Don't talk to them or at them, but talk with them. And the reality is there is a solution to that problem. So if you have someone that's suffering, As long as they're breathing, it's never too late. The disease of addiction is not a death sentence, and your history does not have to dictate your future.
Yeah.
And I'm here to let people know that I'm willing to help and do whatever it takes. Here's my personal phone number if you want to call me, 610-546-2608. I will help whoever, however, whenever.
Yeah. Another way that you've helped is through Dream Seller.
Yes.
New York Times best-selling memoir.
Yes.
And in that book, you talk about your experiences with heroin, but you also talk about your deliverance from heroin.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's amazing. Okay, sharing your story, you say, is the only way to keep sobriety, is to give it away.
Exactly. It's weird. It's a concept of A helps B helps A the most. I can't do this thing alone, but together we can. If I could do it alone, I would not be in a 12-step program. I would not go to meetings.
Yeah.
I didn't rid myself of the desire or remove the obsession to want to drink or drug. I shot heroin and cocaine for 21 years. I sit before you with 3 years of continuous sobriety.
Yeah.
And
I want to hug you on that one, because I mean
Thank you so much.
that is awesome.
But what the reality was is my mentality would create the reality for which I lived in.
Yeah.
And when I went to treatment, they said, change your perception, change your world. So now my defects have become my biggest assets.
Right.
And now people that call me, they say, Novak, if you can get clean, there's no reason why I can't. Can you help me?
And part of helping folks, you partner with Barnes & Noble. You're hosting free series of events, One Community, One Concern, open addiction discussions. Banyan Treatment Center is helping to launch new scholarship programs. Because, you know, one of the things that gets in the way for a lot of people is being able to afford
finances.
treatment.
Yeah, people don't go to rehab because they have too much money. That's not the case.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
You know?
so that way you can kind of help clear the way for folks. And 7 days of detox, 30 days of treatment. And as we know, treatment basically kind of continues almost for the rest of your life, right?
Yeah, this thing is called alcoholism, not alcoholism.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
You
is all right.
Yeah.
Thank you so very much for sharing your story with us.
Thank
and
you
if
for having me.
or a loved one are struggling with drug or alcohol addiction, Brandon Novak would like to help. To contact him, head over to greatdayhouston.com and we will connect you. We'll be right back.